Yo, this Trenches News, man, and I'm back at y'all with another one, man. I appreciate all y'all, man, for keep running my shit up, man. Y'all keep running my shit up. Make sure you hit that motherfucker like button, man. Run that shit up and hit that like button. Today, I'm coming to with a story of Patoon. Tell you a little bit about Patoon, how he was, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about Slick, cause Slick been locked up, but I'm gonna tell you like how he is in jail and shit too. Patoon, I know Patoon family. You know, Patoon is Duke, Oblock Duke, Mana, um, Smooth, Johnson. He all they family. All them related to each other though. Booby, all them family, cousins. Um, Patoon, when I first met Patoon, I met him with five now. I met him with five OD. Like that was his friends. E Dog, yeah, all them, all them. Patoon mostly hung with the older guys though. He was always with the older O Block guys, like older than OD now. He was quiet. If I could compare him to anybody on that other side, he remind me of Tutu. He was quiet. They always had that one earring in their ear. That's how Patoon was. Always had on a baseball jacket or some type of sports athletic jacket. And they was quiet than a motherfucker. They observe everything. Um, my memory of Patoon is when my homie he got into it with the O over his baby mama and shit. So they had came up. They had, it's like surrounding them and shit. So I had came out the building with the stick out. And goddamn it, all of them was right there. Patoon, all the people who gone. Damn near Sherrod, White, um, all the rest of them. So, and they big guys. So Patoon about to walk off. I'm like, nah, bro, you ain't going nowhere, bro. You finna stay right here. Because he said, I'll be back. You know what that be back shit mean. I mean, you going to grab your pipe. Nah, you ain't going nowhere. These facts. Like, no made up shit, no none of that. Motherfuckers know who over there to confirm this shit. But yeah, that's how I met Patoon, and we became cool. Shit, he used to chill out my crib. Um, all that shit, He was one of them dudes from over there. Like, they looked up to him, and he was one of them. He was one of those. Like, don't get it twisted because he was quiet. He was one of those. Um, yeah, he used to just be around playing. They playing basketball on the milk crate, playing catch, all type of shit. Talk to the females. At parties that they throwing limos and shit. They all them adding up their money for parties and shit. One thing about them, they do add up their money. They add up their money for parties, all that shit. Y'all see it now, they doing it. But they was doing that shit back then in 2010, Shorty them. They was doing that shit. Yeah, Patoon, y'all know he was killed. He was one of the casualties too, the early casualties that happened during the war. And he was a cool ass dude, bro. He was a cool ass dude. His cousins now, they always showed me respect. Little Duke now, little Booby. Um, yeah, his big brother, they big brother, Duke now big brother, my boy. I ain't trying to hear shit. And I'm spending for shorty. On everything, that's my boy, Big the Johnson. On everything. Yeah, but that's about Patoon. Like the question y'all gonna ask, he like that? Yeah, he like that. Was he a member, a real member? Yeah, he a real member, original member. Um, um, and all that other good shit. Rest in peace, Patoon. Long live Patoon. I don't know who killed him. I don't know what happened to him. I'm just telling you stories of like how Patoon was. Now I'm gonna tell you about Old Block Slick. Slick is connected to a lot of blocks. Like Slick connected to No Limit, the Calumet Building, O Block, Lamron. He connected to a lot of shit, bro. Slick get respect all around the board. Um, Slick, I met him in O Block. I know it's daddy, but I met him in O Block. And Slick a shooting dice motherfucker, always gambling. Always gambling. He gonna shoot to the last dollar. And he be staying the motherfuckers on the dice. that shit carried on to jail, but that's a fast forward. I'm gonna go back. Slick went to CVS. I remember when they was going to CVS when they was young. Slick is the I don't know if that's his uncle or his cousin. It's one of them though, cause I know they whole family too. But that's GBE Capo, NLMB Doo-Wop, and they got a big brother. I ain't gonna say his name cause he don't be on no internet shit. So I'm gonna keep folks' names secret. Yeah, but they all family. All them three, they family. Slick, how Slick I got like that. It got like that. Doing a fight in CVS high school. That's how I got like that. It was a fight, and that's how I got like that in high school. Slick was he was friends with Sosa. There ain't no surprise that he was gonna go, cause he doo-wop, he motherfucking capo, and plus he keep friends. So I knew he was gonna go. No matter what, he was gonna go with them. Y'all know what the Slick went to jail. He in jail right now. Well, he in a joint. He should be down like 2.5 now, or if not lesser. He should be on his way home. But in the county, Slick ass, all he do is shoot commissary all fucking day. That's all he doing is shooting. That nigga be older motherfuckers 500-600. You get on that phone, Sosa. I need that. Sosa sending that motherfucking racks on everything, bro. I was on the deck with the nigga. I know. Anybody been in the county with Slick, they'll tell you. Sosa sending that money. That's his boy, man. Yeah, Slick them shooting dice. They popping out. They on the decks. Like some decks connected. Like it's a patio connected to the decks. They know how to pop the decks and go over to the next deck and pop that dough. And they be in the cell on the next deck shooting dice and shit like that. All type of shit like that. My big brother Freak, he loves Slick. Slick, that's his boy. Like I said, Slick was in and out the O. He was in and out No Limit. He was in and out everywhere he go, because he was connected. He went to school over there in No Limit and all that shit. And he was from the O. His daddy from the Calumet building. It all makes sense. Yeah, Slick got booked. He been booked ever since the Adriana's incident. He got attempts on police officers. He on his way home. And Slick one of them members, man, that can go anywhere. Through the BDs and Stone facts. I don't know about everybody else through the city, but I know through No Limit and all the rest of the sets he can go through. Well, I gave you a little something on Slick. Can't give you everything on them because they part of my book too. I gave you something on Patoon. Y'all keep running my shit up. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment. I'm going live tonight. And I just want to say I want to give a shout out to Grind Mode UK. I want to give a shout out to Lotus Queen. She a blogger. I want to give a shout out. Hey, AK-47, bro. You made me laugh at that video.